I'm dying. You're dying. Every single person in the world is dying if they're breathing right now. So why don't we ever talk about death? Why is it so forbidden? Why is everybody so afraid? The first time I died, I was 15 years old. Flew off a cliff on a motorbike, was declared dead on the operating table for 2.5 minutes. Never was afraid of death again. Then, when I was hit by the drunk driver at 24, I walked with death for 18 months. And we got to be really good mates. He taught me how to live. Taught me about priorities, the difference between urgent and important. How is this going to matter at the end of your life? Taught me about priorities. Before that, all of my priorities had been around Western material goals and making lots of money and busting through the glass ceiling on every industry I entered. But when you wake up in the morning and you don't know whether or not you're going to see the end of the day, you get to think about, okay, well, what would I take to God as the sum total of everything I've achieved? Hey, God, I made all this money. No. Suddenly everything that I thought was so important, so impressive, just really didn't look so crash hot when I presented it as the sum total of what I'd achieved. So I searched until I found something that I would be proud to take to God. And it was, I made every life that I touched more joyful and all life better for my being. And that's what I founded my life on. And it served me really, really well. I died multiple times, and every time I was returned with new perspective, new uncommon abilities. It's been a very full life. And now I'm looking at death again, because I really believe that life, it's all about the quality of life. It's a very peculiar culture I'm in over here that prizes life above all else and will torture people in horrifying ways in order to sustain life. Why? Why? No. My jaw is structurally compromised, and a few days ago the wound started and opened. Something has happened inside of my jaw, and now there's a little waggly electrical wire loose that's sending out little electric shocks every time I bite down. And that's nothing a dentist is going to fix, even if I was insured, you know. I mean, it says I don't have teeth. These are dentures. By the way, I don't have teeth because I was allergic to the metal implants that the dentist put in. And so if you have metal problems, don't get implants. There are alternatives, or at least get tested, because that's where all this started. So I'm looking, okay, is it my time? Because I told God, all right, I'm not going to be here without my jaw. You need to fix me or take me. And then this happened. So, all right. I'm prepared either way. I really don't mind. I just think the quality of life is the most important thing. I know people say, oh my God, he died too soon. What are you talking about? There's no contracts. There's no like set time. There's no, you know, oh, you get, 87. You might not. You might not. On one hand, I am living proof that you only get to die when you're supposed to. But I don't know whether or not that's soon. And of course there's things I want to do. Of course there is. I want to fall in love. I really, really, really want that adventure. And I want to make sure that all of my tools are available to everybody who needs them, because that was always my goal. I had decided that I'd live this insane cartoon-like life so that I could bring tools and skills that I was forced to learn in order to survive to everybody who needed them. So I've got, I've got my courses out there, and some people say, oh, you can't go, there's still work to do. Well, there will always be work to do. That's not going to change. Am I promoting suicide? No, God. I'm promoting quality of life and choice. Choice. Death with dignity. So today on this Lion's Gate, I am again really truly pondering and offering myself completely up to whatever's supposed to happen. It is a powerful portal. And I am very available for miracles. I really appreciate all of the guidance with dentists and stuff, but a dentist isn't going to be able to help us. It's deep inside my jaw. It's an electrical problem. It's a crumbling jaw. No, this is going to require a miracle, which fortunately I specialize in. And if it's my time, I'm really okay with that too. I really am. So, regardless, I have an impulse to make sure that I continue with this video a day, sharing things I've never talked about or that I feel need talking about, in case it helps someone. And I am giving thanks for the perfect healers for me. Normally I take care of that, but sometimes, if we could do everything ourselves, then we wouldn't need each other, would we? So I don't trust the healthcare system over here. It's pharmaceutically funded disease management. That's all it is. So no, I'm not going to go to an ER or hospital. I've done that. I did that already with my heart. It didn't work out well. No, I can trust if I'm supposed to be here, then God will send a perfect healer. That's just the way it works for me. So, and if not, then I've lived 6 lives in this faithful body. It's my birthday next week. And I've never been more available for anything. I leave this house on the 12th. I have no idea where I'm to go, which isn't really unusual in my life, except that now I'm requesting a home base and loving community and people to pass on my skills and tools to. I'm feeling most urgently about that. But really, I think the biggest thing that I've had is looking for reasons to stay and not finding any. That's a tough one. There's always grand adventures, of course. But quality of life, that's everything. Has to be a more compelling reason. We'll see. You just never know what's going to happen next. That very thought has kept me around for a long time. But I'm truly peaceful with whatever happens. Because death is a grand adventure. And I work a lot with people whose loved ones have passed so that they can better guide them. I'll likely be one of those. So I think that's all I wanted to say today. Let's talk about death more. Because there's nothing that will make life sweeter